This is your ascension. This is your call.
Hi everybody, thanks for tuning in to Beyond That, a metaphysical experience. This is Jen, I'm Mary, welcome, and here we go. Let's see what today, how do we steal from God when we disregard things?
Boy, we had a whole
Yeah.
yoga class on that one.
We did, and it's almost like you receive things and you just toss it aside.
Okay, so
and-
Mary and I have just had like a half-hour discussion of all kinds of stuff. So I will use that, and I did say I bet the question that we draw today is going to be related, and it is. So, how we steal from God by disregarding situations is by ignoring the things that come into our life. I don't know, let's say you got a phone call from someone you really didn't care for. You decided not to answer it, just let it go to voicemail, or receive a text and you don't answer it. You have just disregarded Creator and the spirit world by disregarding that, because the spirit world is sending that person into your life for a reason. So you disregard the world, the spirit, and your soul while you're doing this, but you disregard spirit by disregarding your experiences in life,
Yeah,
or the people in life that you're
yeah.
around. Let's say another good example would be maybe you wanted to go to the grocery store, and then you're kind of lazy, you just don't feel like going or something, just, I'll go tomorrow. But you feel like you should really go today. But then you stay home and say, I'll go tomorrow, and you ignore that nudge. You just disregarded spirit, because there could have been someone at the grocery store that needed to see you, or vice versa. Or maybe you would have been given an opportunity to do something, or but so every life experience that we have is an opportunity given by the spirit world to us to utilize in some way, shape, or form. And when our brain says, I'm not going to deal with that, I don't want that, then we're disregarding spirit world. We're disregarding Creator, and we're disregarding the opportunities for our own advancement in ascension and love and harmony. So another good example is when I was talking to you earlier, I said you've got to write down what you remember when you went to Grandfather Mountain. Because when you write it down, Spirit will bring in the rest of the memory, and then you'll get this whole vision. You'll be led down a path to bring you to an enlightenment state. Now, I asked Mary a couple of days ago if she recalled what she had, experienced on the mountain, and she didn't. That's because when we went to the mountain, you told me of what you experienced. However, you did not write it down. You did not write it in a journal. You did not take the time to sit down and embrace and truly absorb what God, Creator, Spirit was telling you.
Jen has told me to write things down.
I tell everybody to write everything down. They say, I don't want to write. So
Even
the point,
my dreams.
yeah. So the point being is, you missed the opportunity to connect with Creator and Spirit because you did not write or involve yourself in that situation to understand and learn more about it.
Right.
But you were given an amazing opportunity to do that.
Yeah.
You just did, because you weren't there. You didn't understand that that's the way the process goes. You think Jennifer's just saying, just write it down. But it's a process that goes much deeper.
And I have written in spirit before.
Right. But not the moment.
I'm out of practice.
Yeah, but not the moment that was specifically given to you.
Exactly. Oh, sure.
So how many months ago was that?
No, you mean years?
Is it years?
Yeah.
Yeah, don't ask me about time.
Because if it happened when we first met.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, years.
God.
So now a couple of years had to pass.
Yeah.
She had to learn and go through some awakenings, and be subject to my crazy world, and and now she's back at that door again, being asked, okay, now I want you to. Here's another opportunity.
Yeah.
I want you to go in and I want you to experience. I want you to question and embrace whatever it is Spirit has to do.
Right.
So now she's set with the choice today to either go home and do this and write or ignore it again. And every time we ignore what God has done or sending or doing in our lives, we disregard Creator. We disregard the Spirit. And ultimately ourselves, because
it's a growth time. You know, it's a deeper feeling with the Spirit.
it's
Food for your soul, that kind of thing, and
that's very superficial.
Yeah.
That's what we have been trained to believe. But it goes so much deeper than that. These moments, every single moment we have, is the opportunity for us to understand our soul being, our soul self.
So like food for the soul is my way of saying it, but how you
Food for the
I
soul,
feel that
but
totally.
but the soul does not need to be fed. It's
no,
already
that's
one.
just the terminology.
I know, but that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. This is we're coming back to the wording again.
Right,
But the
it's-
minute you
I
say
totally
that,
feel the same.
yeah, but the minute someone says that,
Mhm.
they're creating divide.
Okay.
They're creating separation with the words. And now they may not be aware of it, but the brain is, the spirit world is.
Right.
They said, okay, well, that word's division. They're really not ready yet. They're really not there yet.
Okay.
Whereas if you say, this is my soul being,
Mm.
instead of food for my soul, it's like that your soul needs to be nourished. No, it doesn't. It's perfect. It's already designed, pristine. So food for the soul says, they're not ready yet. They're still on this division mode. So you won't get much movement. You say, this is my soul being. This is for my soul to emerge. You will have a whole other awakening experience.
Okay.
So words have a lot to do with everything spiritually, because you got to remember, spirit does not communicate in our language.
Yeah.
It is 100% telepathic consciousness. That's it. It's all sound, vibration, energy,
Right,
frequency. There are no letters.
Well, spirit has to have patience.
Spirit has had patience for what, 2,000 years now?
I know it.
Plus?
I know it. I know it.
So no.
Well, I do know that I get people come to mind, you know, and I was like, oh, I should probably text or give them a call, or, you know, and you go about.
Right.
You go about.
So that is you
Yeah.
not ignoring spirit. That is you taking that opportunity to expand, and you do. So that way, by following that, you don't disregard God. You don't disregard the spiritual experience. But outside of that, I don't want to do this.
Yeah.
You do. So I hope that answers the question. It was pretty deep and expansive, but it
Very
needs
good.
to be.
And I'm gonna go home and write.
I'm
I
going to
will.
get her delved into this awakening.
I mean, that was a special moment. I can't deny it.
It was very special.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Yeah. So we will do another broadcast when Mary writes up her story.
Oh boy.
And we'll have Mary share it. But thanks for tuning in.
Yeah. See you next time.